This is the Recon chest holster, and let's go over some of the key features of this bad boy. Starting with our 2-inch wide strapping and our elastic in the back of the strap. This allows for great weight distribution and comfort all day long. Moving on, we've got our quiet ride technology. This allows the holster and the buckle system to flex with your body, moving with you, avoiding hot spots and pinch points. Next, we have a positive lockup retention on the holster, and then the retention is also adjustable in the front here with a righty-tighty, lefty-loosey screwdriver. Moving on from that, we've got many color options for the shell, not only on the front, but also on the back side of the holster, customized to you. You can also customize the color set for your strap system. It comes standard with optic cut, suppressor height sights, and threaded barrels. In addition to that, you can also have a custom holster made with your weapon light orientation on your firearm. Let's go ahead and talk about the retention and how to adjust this holster. Adjusting retention is super easy. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver. In front of the trigger guard, you'll notice that there is a Phillips head screw, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and there is a post on the back side. You may have to hold that with your thumb. So in this case, I'm gonna tighten this up a little bit. It's super easy. I'll give a turn, 2 turns and a half, just retention. Perfect. Now, adjusting the straps is super easy, very similar to a backpack. You have a buckle, and then you have a tri-glide up here. The tri-glide locks the tail in place, and you run the tail through the buckle to get your adjustment set. Now, in order to do that, you can take the pressure off the system, move the tri-glide manually, filter out any of the excess, and set it where you want it. So say that's where I want it. I'm gonna take and filter the excess back to the tri-glide. It is now locked into place. So on and so forth, super simple. We mentioned earlier that we do light bearing options. We also have a system where you can replace the shell into your strap system for multiple handguns. So let's check this out. Here's a light bearing option for a holster and that badass frog skin. So just removed it by unbuckling it from the strap. Here's one we were just talking about. Unbuckle. Here's the shell. Comes just like this. This is the replacement shell light bearing option. Gonna just clip it right back into the same straps. Just like that, you can run a different handgun. Quick tip when you're swapping out your shells, you have the logo here, which is in the shell itself, and then you have our Made in the USA tag on the back. This is the top strap marked by the flag, and then this is your top buckle marked by the logo. Match those two up, and the rest will go where they need to be placed naturally. So you can't mess it up with that little tip. Now, let's talk about accessories for the Recon system. First up is our Hitchhiker. It's a way for you to carry an extra magazine on the Recon at any one of the strap locations. Very versatile, very handy. If you want more information about the Hitchhiker, go to our separate video in the YouTube playlist and watch how this thing works and how it applies. Next, we have the Blad-Lok system in addition to your accessories for the Recon. Very unique to Invader Concepts. You're allowed to take this panel system and attach your knife and everything else to your Recon or backpack straps, whatever you need. There's a separate video specifically on the Blad-Lok. Go check it out, it's in the playlist. But for the Recon specifically, one example is you got the top strap here, you loop it through, oops, went to the wrong side. Loop it through and back, lock it down with your tab lock, and you now have a blade on your Recon strap. Finally, the Recon and a Bino bag, fishing bag, or anything of the sorts, biggest question we get, let's go over how it works. We'll take the pistol here. I'll give you a visual representation since we have a Bino bag here. I'm gonna give you a visual one first, and then I'll throw it on my chest to show you. Because the Recon sits exceptionally tight to the chest, unlike any other chest rig, and it has quiet ride technology and the wide straps, as I mentioned earlier, it allows this pistol and holster to sit exactly where you place it and not move around. With that being said, this is the front of the Bino bag. Excuse me, it's upside down. This is the front of your Bino bag. This is the back. So we're replacing this part with the Recon, and how it works is it literally places over the top. If you can see that properly, then your strap system goes around it. So you can see here, moving from the front, I know it looks a little awkward because I'm not on my body, but that's where it will sit. The grip is completely exposed, and you can adjust the straps to where it sits and comes out of exactly where this gap is for the two straps. Super simple. I know when you see it on your person, you think, well, how can that work? Every report we got back from our customers, and there is tens of thousands at this point, it works exceptionally well based off what I just said. Let's put it on. Okay, Recon's on the chest, Bino bag, let's flip it on real quick. Boom. As I described, butt of the gun, fully exposed, ready to grab a hold of. Super easy. Lock it back into place. Everything's nice and secure the way it should be. Take the thing out hiking, hunting, and you're gonna be extremely happy. Remember, the Recon chest holster has a VIP warranty. Satisfaction is guaranteed. I appreciate you guys hanging around, seeing all the details. Have a good one.